Okay, wow, I made it just in time. My goodness. Hi everyone, it's Jeremy Parrish, and I'm here for another Gintendo. Just barely. It was quite a day. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to do this stream, but here we are. And there's Wario. He's a gonna win. So let's get this fancy, shall we? Let's find a good color palette. Something with purple and yellow. Yes, that is the Wario palette, folks. So let's. Oops, wrong button. There we go. And let's choose a background. Let's go with old school backgrounds. What do you do? Like left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right? Is that right? Maybe I have to change. Oh crap, I've forgotten how to do this. I've forgotten everything. There's a code, and I can't remember what it is. Oh well. So I guess I'm not going to do the fancy borders. Wow, I'm so senile. It's terrible. Let's go with... We're doing an ocean theme here on Wario Land. Okay, not ocean, like a swamp. Yes, that's correct. Okay, I need to take a breath. I was rushing to get here. So, here we go. Wario Land, Super Mario Land 3 is 25 years old as of yesterday, and weirdly enough, I've never played it all the way through. I've played all the other ones all the way through, except Wario Land for Virtual Boy, and that's a terrible thing. So I'm going to actually be covering Wario Land for Virtual Boy very soon, and I feel like it would behoove me to play this game, because it's, basically the closest antecedent to Wario Land for Virtual Boy. So here we go, playing as Wario. Let's see, button A does this. Button B picks up enemies and throws them, yes. Wario, you could throw better than that. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Yeah, there you go. So this game has, I do know, has some sort of strange rules. You pick up the heart points instead of coins to get extra lives, and you get the coins to buy other coins. Because Wario is greedy. He likes money. Yep. You can pick up guys and throw them. This isn't so much the one of the games about the doing weird things to Wario to advance, but there is a little bit of that. He has new power-ups. He gets smashed into things. It's a slower-paced game than Super Mario Land. Even though it says Super Mario Land 3 on the box, there's no Mario to be seen, at least that I'm aware of. See, unlike in Mario games, hitting blocks like that doesn't cause those guys to flip over and die. Oh, well, no, see? Just causes them to flip over. Now I have the bull hat, so I can hit things and destroy them, I guess. But yeah, Wario only takes damage from spiky things. He can walk into enemies, and he won't take damage unless they're spiky. So like those guys with the spears, they cause damage. And yes. Anyway, so now that I'm kind of settled in, and my heart is no longer racing, etc., etc., I am Jeremy Parrish. This is a Retronauts Gintendo stream. I am drinking gin and playing a game. I feel like Wario Land is one of the few Nintendo games I can play, and canonically, drinking alcohol is not an issue, because Wario is very much the kind of Nintendo character who spends all of his time drunk and probably farting. Drunk and farting. Yes. So I've collected 11 coins, which means, yes, I now have a big coin that I can, well, I probably shouldn't have done anything with that. I can pick it up again. Okay, now I have 11 coins again, but basically, every 10 coins you can create a big coin that you use to solve puzzles and do other weird things with. So there is a little bit of a puzzle element to this game. Oops. Just to fall flat on his butt. There we It's a much, as you can see, much slower paced game than a Mario game, because Wario is a big heavy guy. He's, you know, he's graceful but large. And I'm not going to be able to get that heart, so I'm just going to skip out of here. Alright, moving along. Jump across, and... Alright, those plants look spiky, therefore they will probably hurt me if I jump into them. Whoa, Wario cannot stomp posts into the ground. Even though he is more rotund than Mario, he does not have the butt strength, apparently, to create state. Oh, look at that, I found a heart. I like that the heart boxes become Golgo 13 when you hit them. More garlic, so more farts, that's exciting. Let's see, more intro stuff. Tonight's gin is the last of the Green Bay gin, which is made by Green Bay Distillery in Green Bay, if you can believe that. It's a bottle that was given to me by a friend of the podcast, Tony Schwader of the Game and Movie podcast, last year at Midwest Gaming Classic. And it's taken me this long to get through it, because it's not one that I can just pick up any old time, you know? So I feel like there is a way to get down past here and collect all those coins, but I'm pretty sure that I will be hurt if I just fall into those piranha plants, so let's not go there. Anyway, it's a very nice gin. I served a bunch of it to Retronauts East guests yesterday, and they all approved, so it is Retronauts East approved. That's why the Retronauts East episodes are so good, you know, because in the break between episodes, I share gin. Maybe I can go across those, whatever they're called, Pakun flowers, or whatever. Maybe if I run? We'll find out. I'm going to maybe make a huge mistake here, but we're going to do it anyway. Nope, that was bad. Wario's gonna die. Oh! That was very disturbing. We all just saw Wario without his hat on, and he's got a mohawk. Oh no, I'm back to square one! What kind of Wario game is this? Well, okay, not quite. I got a heart. That gave me a 1-up. So I really am back to square one. I'm exactly where I started, except I have slightly more hearts. So all of that was for nothing. I guess it was a huge mistake to run across those flowers. Never again. Not even once. Alright, I can get through here more efficiently because I know what's up. Wow, there's a scold in the chat accusing me of being pathetic for dying on the first level, but, you know, I was experimenting with the game sandbox and seeing if I could get past an area that I was pretty sure was going to kill me. That is proper gameplay. That is exploring things. It's feeling the way out. That's what you gotta do if you are a serious video game person. And by gosh, I sure am. Alright. So, lots of people coming into the chat. Hello, those of you who are here to watch a guy play Wario Land badly. Thanks for joining. Hope you are not disappointed by my bad playing. That's what you're here to see. I cannot offer you gin because that's physically impossible over the internet. In fact, there are actually laws against that. But I can say, if you are going to drink gin, be sure to put good tonic in it. Do not use like Polar Tonic or, you know, supermarket food club brand. Gin and tonic is only as good as the gin and the tonic that you use. Please keep that in mind. Oh, I almost got spiked, but no. Ah! Okay, I did get spiked. Alright, so I'm going on to the next door, so hopefully that will be a checkpoint for the next time I die pathetically on the first stage. Okay, so this guy is going to show me how to use the money. He's going to say, show me the money. I guess I didn't need to do that because he opened the door for me. Right? Right, okay. So... Oh wow, Smoke Monster's on the chat. Hello, Smoke Monster. I am fascinated by your Mr. device and also completely baffled by it because I have no technical expertise whatsoever. I am doing old school. I'm playing this on original hardware. Oh look, I can unlock different courses by paying money for them. I totally forgot about that. Anyway, this is yeah, I'm playing this on a Super NES, up-resed, etc. with a Super Game Boy 2. It's very archaic. I did not do a good job there. Okay, I gotta figure out how to play this minigame. I've never played this minigame before. I've played Wario Land, but why have I never played this minigame? Oh, what am I doing? I'm terrible. Wario, you are supposed to be better at throwing bombs than this. I'm sorry that I'm letting you down. Well, oh, it's like the golf swing meter at the bottom. Okay. Oh, that was a waste of coins. Thanks everyone for watching. That was pretty spectacular, huh? Yeah. Alright, so I probably should not be reading the chat while I am trying to do the bonus game, huh? How about that? Robo Young says, how did you get that background on the Super Game Boy 2? This is a built-in Super Game Boy 2 background, isn't it? Let's look. I think these are, yeah, these are the default palettes. I'm having a brain fart and I cannot remember how to get the alternate palettes. I want to say you go to the black palette, or the black frame, and do like left, right, left, right, left, right, but it doesn't seem to be working, so what do I know? It's supposed to be like a chime, and then everything changes magically. But yeah, no dice. I should have looked that up in advance. Anyway, so Wario's looking very unhappy with me, understandably so. He died on that level and got no bonuses. Okay, now I am Bull Wario, and that's no bull. If I stomp on this thing, does it explode? It does not explode. I feel like there's a way to, like, throw enemies harder, but maybe that's just in Wario Land 4. Uh-oh, Dr. Wily's been here. Look at those disappearing platforms. Alright, so gotta watch out for that guy. So I'm going to try to get up to this upper platform. I think probably only Bull Wario can do that because you have to run, and he charges. He's like a charging Chuck. So let's time this. Oh, I did not time that at all. That was really sad. So yes, this stream is going to be an hour of me fumbling around with, you know, basic features of Wario Land. I wonder if I can charge over the gap like Mario can run. Aha. Yeah, there we go. Good times. Alright. Let's see what's in the door. That's a very kind of obscene-looking enemy, or power-up. I don't think it looks like what they intended it to look like. Oh, look at that! It explodes! And I don't know that I can go anywhere here, but I bet that guy would happily fling me into spikes. So I will be mindful of that. Okay, yeah, having recently played Virtual Boy Wario Land, I'm definitely seeing how a lot of the power-ups from that game come directly from this game. I didn't realize the two were quite so closely linked until just now, I guess. But Virtual Boy Wario Land looks way better than this game, and it's not just because of, you know, the whole 3D thing. Actually, that is kind of terrible. It's because of the fact that Virtual Boy is like an extraordinarily powerful Game Boy and has really great 2D graphics that sadly got mostly overlooked. See, there's that thing again. That's a really bad choice for a sprite. I cannot hold these shenanigans. This is definitely the kind of game where you backtrack a lot. Oh, now I can fly. Yes, the jet hat. That is what I need in the previous level. I bet the way to get past those flowers in the previous level is to go back there with the jet hat on. There was definitely a lot of backtracking to previous levels in the later Wario games, with hats equipped and so forth. Not hats, but with power-ups, you know. Power downs? I don't know, like Wario gets turned into a pancake, basically, or turns into a zombie. And that becomes sort of a puzzle integrated element into the game. Oh, look at that! Wario, you're so good with your fancy hat. Oh, Wario, you are no longer so good. Very sad. But once again, the mighty phallus of power arises, and Wario tries to burn a guy, but the guy is going the wrong direction. So I'm just going to crawl after him until he catches fire. There we go. I feel like Kirby kind of swiped the whole hat thing. Didn't used to be Kirby's shtick, and then it was, but it was really Wario's shtick all along. Oh, I see. I can get money, or I can get hearts. Do I want money or hearts? What is Wario into? I think Wario is more about cold hard cash. That's right. Alright, so what is this game here? Oh, he gets... okay. Ah, there we go. Nice. Let's see. So there's gonna be like some bad thing that falls out of there? Yeah. Okay. I got it. He loses money. So it's pretty much just pure random luck. And I'm down 10 points, or 10 bucks. Oh man, there's a lot of talking happening in the chat, and I'm so busy trying to steal money with Wario that I'm totally not looking at any of it. Let's see. Someone asked if I have any thoughts on Etrian Odyssey Nexus. I think I'm gonna play it. I haven't actually been following it, but it seems like it's a lot of recycled content from the other Etrian Odyssey games, which is, I don't know, maybe not the definitive send-off that I would like, but hey, it's an Etrian Odyssey game, and probably the last one ever, so let's go for it. Alright, so I'm assuming that is sand there, right? Yes, it is sand. And it has some weird physics. Yes, Dragon Hat again. I would like to give you amazing facts and tips about this game, but I really don't know it at all. I'm a total novice at this Wario Land game. Okay, there we go. I can tell you, though, that I do love Wario Land 4. It's an amazing piece of work. But this is, like I said earlier, the subtitle is Super Mario Land 3, even though you do not play as Mario, and that's kind of weird. But, you know, this was developed by Nintendo R&D 1, the company, or the division of Nintendo that did not make most of the core Mario games. But they had worked on, you know, Mario Brothers and Wrecking Crew and that sort of thing back before the big divisions split off. And so when they made Mario games, they tended to be a little off-kilter. And eventually I guess they decided that they wanted to make a Mario game so off-kilter that it would just actually star a villain. And, you know, I kind of respect that. So I seem to have lit... Oh, I think that's a save station. Okay. Yes, that's right. So I've saved. If I die, I will go back to that point. There are, I don't know, I feel like this game is a little bit spiritually similar to Super Mario Land 2, where Mario's sprite was much bigger and he had weird power-ups like the carrot that turned him into a flying rabbit. But yeah, the slow pace of this and the fact that it's a very physical game, like Wario by default can punch and smash into stuff, it's very different than a Mario game. And it's, even though you're collecting treasure, it feels different, like the coin collection. Every coin feels more significant, I guess I would say. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, it looks like I can't stomp things with my butt while I'm a dragon. Only when I'm a bull. Oh, but look, I found a secret. And that secret will allow me to go stomp with my butt. Assuming that I can avoid falling into those flowers. Oh, right. Yes, and I can stick to the ceiling. So, yeah, the Wario games are always so interesting because they're kind of, you know, your traditional platformer, but there's so much more kind of exploration of the stages than you typically have in Mario games. So they have their own kind of distinct feel to them. Go die. Goodbye. Oh, I didn't kill that guy by running into him. That's interesting. Maybe I should have kept him around to jump off of his head? I don't know. I might have messed up there. I think I cut myself off for something important. Yeah, the design philosophy here reminds me maybe of a few of the more exploratory Kirby games, like, what is it called? You know, in Kirby Deluxe? What is it called? I totally just blanked out. I've forgotten everything. My language has escaped me. You know, the Great Cave Offensive in Kirby Superstar, that's it. The idea that you're supposed to explore and you can travel around, but it's actually pretty easy to permanently lock yourself out of things that you want to collect if you make the wrong choices. You kind of have to memorize how the levels work. Right, I can now escape and go someplace else. Yes, the other Kirby game I was thinking of is Kirby's Amazing Mirror, Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, which was kind of Metroidvania-ish, and also kind of a multiplayer game. It was a weird one. I'd like to see them revisit that sometime. Alright, I'm going to stick with the left one, because it seems like whenever I pull on the left chain, good things happen. Oh, I got cocky. But I never learn from my mistakes, so let's pull on the left chain again. Oh, look at me. Very sad. Alright, so I'm not good at this game, which is, you know, a game about total luck. I currently have no treasures whatsoever. Wario has accomplished nothing of any real permanence so far. So this has been great. If you're just joining, hi, I'm Jeremy Parrish. For a Retronauts Gintendo stream, I'm playing Wario Land, which turned 25 yesterday, and I can't believe I've gone 25 years without giving this a proper playthrough, so you are with me here as we rectify this error. I'm not sure if anyone had ever actually played the cartridge I'm playing on. There were no save files on it when I started up, but I am playing off an actual Game Boy cartridge on Super Game Boy hardware, on Super NES, etc., etc. Oh, this seems like trouble. Am I supposed to wait for that thing to come past and take a ride on it? Yes, I am. Okay. So I'm just going to hang out here until he comes past. Anyway, whoever owned this game before me also has not played Wario Land in 25 years, so I don't feel quite so bad. At least I'm getting some use out of it. Oh, you jerk. Oh! I blew it. No, Wario! Very sad. Avataboo in the stream says a very interesting Super Game Boy border. Is it the Super Game Boy 2? That is correct. It's the weird Game Boy, Super Game Boy that never came to America, but is worth hunting down because apparently the original Super Game Boy has like a 3% discrepancy in the processor cycles or something, so it runs everything very slightly off. Whereas the Super Game Boy 2 has been corrected and runs Game Boy games at the same speed as the actual hardware. That's cool. Unfortunately, I think these things are getting kind of pricey because, like I said, they never came to America. I don't know why. Nintendo does weird stuff like that. But the Super Game Boy 2 is... Actually, I would say it's worth owning just on its own, because it is, it's so 90s. It's translucent blue plastic. You can kind of see through it. You can see the circuit boards printed inside. I do miss translucent and transparent plastic. I would like for those to make a comeback. It's the 20th anniversary of clear plastic. 25th, maybe. I don't know, when did clear plastic take off? I remember those old handheld telephones. Oh, I missed out on the power-up. The telephones that were all see-through. I don't know if you kids are old enough to remember that stuff, but those were very... They are very much of their time. Oh, that guy's just gonna keep following me, huh? Okay. So I'm just gonna stick around here and see if this guy roams into the spikes and if he explodes when he does. Welcome, X-Men, to die! Oh, he just creeps right off screen. I'm very disappointed. I feel like that's not very Wario-ish. I feel like a proper Wario game, he would, you know, self-destruct by doing that. But I do appreciate the fact that he will destroy the hell out of little bad guys. Yeah. Eat that, little bad guy. Give me that fat lucre. So I didn't have to pay for the exit in this level. That's interesting. Oh, dare I try my luck at the heart game? Alright. I'll go cheap. Oh, I came close. That was better than pathetic, so that's something at least. Oh, so close. I'm gonna get it one of these days. Just you wait. Just you watch. Gintendo. Why did I hit the button? I have to get one of these by the end of the stream. Oh my god, I did it! Everyone, I am actually the greatest Wario player. I just beat the game. It's over. Thanks for joining the stream. I'm done. Yep. Got me a heart. Wow. Wow, that was so worth it. And still no treasures. Alright, let's go to what looks like a boss stage. I hope I have an easier time with this boss than I did with the one in Virtual Boy Wario Land. Because that was kind of rough. What can I do with this guy? Oh yeah, see? I can jump off his head and jump super high. Oh, I shouldn't have destroyed that other one. I should have left him there. I could have found secrets. That was probably the treasure. I feel like I just saw this part. Didn't I? Alright, well, I'm going to use the same dirty tricks as before. Hooray! More garlic farts. I feel like that top coin is taking... Oh, no, that's right, I can just stand on top of him. There we go. I was going to say it was taking a terrible risk, but no. No, it wasn't. Squish that guy for me. Oh, you did not squish that guy. No. Oh! There we go. Oh, those are big coins. Yeah, I just noticed. Okay, Wario, time to do the bull dash. Bull dash should not be mistaken for boulder dash. They are very different things. Oh boy. Whoa! That guy was independently mobile. I guess what I want to do here is throw some cash. So I've lit the save lamp, and now I can... I don't even know what this guy is doing. Oh, that seems bad. Lots of the things in this game seem bad. I realize I'm saying that a lot, but you know, I'm just giving an honest assessment of what I see here on the screen. So, let's see. What should I talk about, since I'm just not really accomplishing much here? Slowly making my way toward a boss, maybe? Am I making my way toward the boss? I don't know. Well, how the heck am I supposed to get those? Are those, like, fire sensitive? Probably. They're red, even though on Game Boy they'd be gray. Well, I guess I'm just gonna give up those things. Oh, it's like the Switch Palace. I got it. Alright. 1-Up City. So like I mentioned earlier, I am, this is a Gintendo stream, which means I occasionally take sips of alcohol, which you should not attempt at home if you are not of legal age or do not have your guardian's permission to do so. But I am a grown-up, so I get to drink booze. You may not believe that I'm a grown-up based on the way that I'm playing, but then again, maybe you would, because I feel like mostly kids are good at video games, not old people like me. Oh, wow, that was not an extremely good, good performance. Now I'm going to have to fight all the way back to that guy. Very sad. Okay, well, I'll just keep doing this part over and over again. And like I was saying earlier, I'm drinking Green Bay Gin from Green Bay Distillery in Green Bay, Wisconsin. It's quite good, and I've noticed that gins from kind of the North Midwest and Canada regions, like Wisconsin, Michigan, Canada, like Nova Scotia, that area, all tend to have the same, some similar flavors, and I don't know what it is that they use in these gins, but there's some kind of herb or root or spice or something that is very consistent, and it's pretty nice. If you ever have a chance to... Oh, I thought I could jump on that guy. If you ever have a chance to check out gins from those regions, you should do it, because they're tasty. Oh, don't want to do that. Oh, god dang it. There we go. Alright, so I'm making some progress here, but not a lot. Hopefully this is one of those hit it 3 times kind of guys, as is the Nintendo standard. Yes! There we go. Thank you, Nintendo, for your predictable ways. Look at those coins! I'm fat with lucre. Okay, good times. Okay, so I've beaten a stage, an entire world. That's very exciting. So, maybe I'll look at this chat for a moment and see what's up. Rob Young says, have you tried the new Suntory Gin yet? Yes, Roku is very good. I think it's delicious. Someone said, Tiny Wario is adorable. I don't know where you're coming from with that. I can't relate to you. Let's see. Ian Gobert says, I'm in Nova Scotia. What does the gin from here taste like? Actually, I don't remember which region of Canada, which province it's from. It's called Ungava. I know it is from, like, the Northern Territories or something. It's someplace up north where it's cold. Oh my god! I lost 100! I lost 100 coins for that! Is this about to deplete my wealth altogether? No, my goodness. Look at that, I actually scored some cash. Okay, so I came out ahead on this one. Very exciting. Aaron Chato says, best WarioWare side character. I'm gonna go with Mona. Mona's awesome. She's like an all-around hero. She like delivers pizza and writes music, and I don't even know what else. She's great. She rides a Vespa. She's cool. Okay, so on to World 2. Wario's planted his flag. And we'll now go to Mount Teapot. Ian Gilbert says, do you want the borders code? Yeah, go ahead and let me know what's up. I can't remember. Whoa! Oh! I forgot to get rid of the bomb in time. Whoa, birds? Everything hates me. And everything down here looks spiky, so I guess I should avoid it. Stay away, spiky guys. Wario, your poor swimming animations disappoint me. You, sir, should go steal some more frames. You deserve the best. Alright, so now I am Wario in a pith helmet for some reason. Someone earlier said they don't know why Wario's default in this game is to wear a pith helmet instead of his normal hat, and I agree. I guess it's because he's on an expedition, he's on an adventure. He's, you know, costuming himself for the job. I would like to get up above, but I cannot. Normally I would not be one to complain about coins, but those coins are blocking my other coins. It's very disappointing. Okay. Oh, whoops, I was trying to read the chat. I shouldn't do that. Oh, there was instructions. Select the black border, exit the menu, push L 4 times, then R. Right. Right, okay. It's not LR, LR, LR. It's LLLLR. Okay, so let's do that. Looks like I'm in a safe spot, so 1, 2, 3, 4, right. I guess I have to get out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, right. There we go. Back to the old school frames. I'm not watching a Wario movie. That sounds terrible. No, I'm going to go with a kitty frame. Aw, look at that. Need a little cuteness to balance out Wario's inherently repugnant nature. Oh, now I can fly. If I can remember how. Oh, there we go. Answering, what is his name? Bodeker's inherent question is his famous question, can you fly, Bobby? I don't know about Bobby, but Wario can fly. Look at that. Zoom in all around. Aha, what's up there? Nothing? Why would they put a platform up here that has no value? That is poor form, Nintendo R&D 1. You enticed me into thinking I could find a secret, but I could not. Well, let's get some coins. These were the coins that I made in life. No, that's not right. That I was not able to get earlier. Why is that bird after me? That is not cool. Birds just don't like people in video games. That's all there is to it. Oh, look at that! I found a mysterious opening. And a save point. Yes, take my money. Take it all. I do not want the bull hat. I do wonder what's up here. I could go for like a spoiler with a map or something. Let's see what happens if I fly over here. Is that just going to take me to earlier in the stage? Indeed it is. I've been here already. But it's not a Wario game unless you go through and methodically break every damn block you can find. So here I go. Oh, what? 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 Oh well, that's what I get. Wario was being too aggro, and now he suffers. I've paid the ultimate price. I have to look at Wario's bare head now. Okay, what time is it anyway? Wow, time is ticking down. If you are just joining for the final 15-minute stretch of this stream, hi, I'm Jeremy Parrish. I'm about to explode. That was foolish. What did I do? Anyway, I'm playing Wario Land, the original, very poorly. It deserves better on its 25th birthday, but, you know, now that I think about it, my 25th birthday wasn't that great either, so screw you, Wario. You don't deserve a happy 25th birthday. Wait, what's going on? Oh, right, I can't go out there. Oh, that makes sense. There's blocks in the way. Anyway, yes, this game came out 25 years ago yesterday in Japan, and that's pretty wild. So I'm playing this as kind of mental prep for the upcoming Virtual Boy Wario Land episode of Game Boy Works, or sorry, Virtual Boy Works, that is in development. And by in development, I mean I haven't started working on it yet, but I will. Oh. Getting a sense of how this game plays will definitely come in handy for writing about the sequel that showed up on Virtual Boy that Gintendo really needs to bring back in some other form, because it's really good, at least what I've played of it. Okay, now I'm getting a better sense of how this works. I'm used to, you know, Mario games where you can't touch anything spiky, but those things aren't really spiky, so of course it's fine for Wario to touch them. You just can't get caught in the blast. And as I mentioned before, this is a Gintendo stream where it's just a gimmick. It's an excuse for me to enjoy a drink after work, basically. Yeah. But I'm drinking gin that was provided by a friend of the podcast, Anthony Schwader. I finally finished off the bottle he gave us last year at Midwest Gaming Classic, and it was quite good. It generally takes me like 9 months to work through a bottle of liquor, yes. Oh, that was unacceptable. Anything up here? Are there like blocks? No? Why does this platform exist? What are you doing? There's no value in this area up here. All I did by coming up there was get a few coins, and I lost my power-up. That is just filthy, cruel design. So if you are not familiar with my YouTube channel and you're joining the stream because you saw it, I don't even know where, one, welcome, and two, I have made a mission for the past almost 5 years of talking about video games, old video games, a chronology of old Nintendo platforms, basically. And it started with Game Boy, and I've moved on to doing really bizarre things like Virtual Boy. There's a Virtual Boy episode going up tomorrow on Red Alarm, so you can look forward to that. And now Wario is big. Oh look, I don't have to do those. I can just move along. That's probably better, yeah. Cecil McWood says a gimmick or trip world stream would be awesome. Sure, I could do that with an EverDrive. Why not? Although I don't know that that game would actually be that awesome to stream. I feel like it's a very slow and not very action-packed kind of game. I feel like it's the sort of thing that would fare better if you had people like talking about it as opposed to one person monologuing about it. What do I know? It's a very expensive game. I do not own it because it's very expensive. I interviewed the composer of the game a few years ago, Manami Matsumae, who composed the original Mega Man soundtrack also, and I mentioned that I had seen the game in Akihabara for sale for like $400, and she was astonished. She had no idea that it had risen in value so much. Oh, there's that famous Wario Dong. Gotta go get that. Yes, indeed. So I don't know, sometimes I kind of wonder what it would be like to be someone who worked on a game that has become like sort of a cult object or has become like extraordinarily expensive. Like, is that a strange sensation to know that people are spending, you know, thousands of dollars for something you worked on? That, you know, resellers are getting paid more than you ever did for working on a game? Like when someone who worked on world-class track meet sees it sell for $30,000 at an auction, are they like, wow, that was 6 months' salary for me, or more, probably more. That was the 80s, so yeah, that was probably like 2-year salary for someone working in the trenches on a video game in Japan. That's gotta be pretty wild. Do I want Wario Garlic? I don't think I do. I think I want to maintain the ability to fly. I mean, who doesn't love to fly? Wow, this seems difficult. This is challenging. Oh right, I can bump into enemies because I'm Wario. I'm gonna win. Okay, fortunately the hit detection on those spiky guys is pretty generous, so... Oh, go, 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 ah! Oh, this is very... Okay, I see the dot patterns. The color palette I chose made this game a little hard to parse in places. I was not seeing the dots in the background to indicate the motion of the water flow, but now I do, now I do. All of that just for a heart. A lousy heart. And I don't even need that thing, I've got one already. One coin, I don't need that either. Okay. Moving on to the next room. There's a guy with a knife. Oh, wow, he throws his knife. I did not know that. Well, live and learn, I guess. Get the hell out of here, you jerk. Okay, let's go on to a new stage. I guess that's going to be the last stage, because time is actually cruising along. That's remarkable. I've been playing for nearly an hour. It seems like there's a whole interesting conversation happening in the stream that I'm totally missing out on because I'm actually transfixed by this game. I apologize for not being more social. I'm basically just talking to myself while playing a video game and letting other people listen in on my... yeah. This is kind of an inherently unhealthy, it's not a profession, but pastime. Oops. That waterfall. That's trouble. There we go. Another one up. Very exciting. So I have this, the music on this down, so I can barely hear it, so that it doesn't cause interference with the stream, but the music sounds pretty interesting, I think. Nintendo R&D 1 always did kind of quirky and unusual things with their game soundtracks and just sound design. That was the subject of the panel we recently hosted at MagFest, and if you were there, then cool. If not, then you will get to hear that panel pretty soon. We're going to post it as a podcast in a few weeks. But yeah, the very unconventional sound design of R&D 1 games kind of stands on its own. definitely noticed a lot of it while playing Virtual Boy games recently. Oh, come the heck on. That was not cool. Okay, now Wario has a flying pith helmet. He is the Lord of the Pith. Oh, a key. That's new. No, get rid of him! Ah! Oh, that sucked. Okay, well, whatever I was supposed to do with that key, that wasn't it. Alright, so I think that should be enough for now. I beat a stage and feel like I didn't accomplish anything. Look at that. I haven't collected a single treasure in this game. It's very sad. Wario is like, what am I even doing here? But that's novice streamer life for you. Someone asked what controller I'm using for this. It's a Super Famicom controller with an extender because, God, those things have the shortest cables. But I'm only using a Super Famicom controller as opposed to a Super NES controller because it's really hard to find a Super NES controller in good shape these days. People did not take good care of them. But you go to Japan, and pretty much everyone took great care of their hardware, their software, their peripherals and accessories. So yeah, if you need to buy vintage equipment, go to Japan, buy it there if it's compatible with US stuff. It's going to make your life happier. Anyway, thanks everyone for joining this Gintendo stream. I don't know if I gave Wario the 25th anniversary celebration that he truly deserves, but I did, at least celebrate his birthday somewhat. And look forward to the Wario Land for Virtual Boy episode of Virtual Boy Works coming up probably at the end of February, is my guess. It will be interesting, and it will pair nicely like a fine wine with this stream. And anyway, yes, this has been Jeremy Parrish for Retronauts doing Gintendo. I'm going to go enjoy my drink in the privacy of my own home by myself. That sounds a lot worse than it actually is. Anyway, so yeah. Look forward to another stream next time I'm able to schedule it and actually meet that schedule. Sometimes it's hard to predict. But thanks for watching, and yeah, keep listening to Retronauts, and look for another Virtual Boy Works episode tomorrow.